Hello, this is Matt with SavvyLands. We have a new 16.44 acre property in western New Mexico. It's in Catron County. So to fly you here in Google Earth down to the property, you can see that the New Mexico border is here in red, and it's on the west, kind of central western side of New Mexico, and then it's in Catron County. So here's the Catron County outline, and it's in the northeast corner of Catron County. So we start to get a little bit closer. I'm going to turn on the national forest boundaries. This property is close to a bunch of national forests. So to the east and southeast, you have the Cibola National Forest. To the south, you have the Gila National Forest. And to the southwest, you have the Apache National Forest. So keep getting a little closer to the property here in Google Earth. You can see that Pie Town is just to the south of it. This property is close to Pie Town. And we're going to keep scrolling you in. You can see it's off of New Mexico 603. It's the road, the main road off or from Pie Town that you'll take to get here. And if we scroll in a little bit further, you'll see that it's about 0.7 miles off of New Mexico 603. So this property is actually located at the end of a dead-end road, 16.44 acres. There it is. And I'm going to turn on the corners of the property so you can see those. There you go. So you go down New Mexico 603 and you turn right here to get to the property, and it's about 0.7 miles from New Mexico 603. Just keep getting a little closer. I'm going to turn off the roads here so that line is through there. You can see that about half this property is open area and half it is forest or has trees on it. And now we're going to send you or bring you into a couple videos here so you can see the actual property itself. And as these videos are going, we're going to walk you through it on Google Earth as well. So there is the first video. Here's Google Earth. So you can tell which direction we're flying here, or that the drone pilot is flying here. I'll show you on Google Earth here also. So right now we're looking from the south corner where this cul-de-sac ends here on the drone video on the right side of the screen. To the northeast is going to be the southwest corner of the property. So if you see on Google Earth, that's what I'm highlighting right now, the southwest corner right there. So click play. We're going to be going through here and scrolling over to the south. You can see there's a trail going through the middle of the property here from the southwest corner to the northeast corner. It's just a 4x4 trail. It's been used in the past. Now we're kind of turning, looking from the southeast. Turn off the outline for you so this actually works here. There you go. So now we're kind of turning southeast, looking northwest. If you look closely in this video, you can see that the northern boundary of the property has a fence on it, and then the western boundary does as well. We saw it at the beginning of the video. We'll look at it again a little later. So now we're looking from the east to the west. You can see there's mountains up there to the northwest. Great views in this property. You can see the car right there. That's the drone photographer taking footage of this property for us. And they're parked probably 50 feet off the southwest corner of the property. Now we're turning to the northeast, looking southwest. You can see some big mountains there to the southwest as well. There you go. Now you can see the fence lines in the drone footage. You can see the fence line here that runs along the northern border. Then it comes to a corner here at the northwest corner of the property and runs down the west side of the property to the southwest corner of the property. So half this property is already fenced. You got 50% of the fence line in there already. Now we're turning from we're looking from the north to the south now. This is the west side of the property that you can see as the open land there. So the east side is going to be more forested. Now we're turning and looking from the northwest to the southeast. More Great Mountain views to the southeast. And now we're turning and looking from the west to the east. So more mountains over there in the distance as well. So you can see you don't have a lot of neighbors. There's a few little cabins around here, but there's not tons of neighbors. Now we're going to go into another video. We'll kind of speed this up a little bit so that we can see everything we want to. So some of the neighbors are going to be to the northwest, and some of the neighbors are going to be to the southwest. They've got nice cabins and houses there. So this cabin right there in the trees is going to be to the northwest of the property. You can see it with a green roof right there. So they've got a nice little cabin set up there. And now as we turn to the southwest, you'll see that there's another neighbor right there to the southwest. They've got a nice setup as well. They got a house, a couple outbuildings, an RV it looks like. So they're set up back there in the trees. You won't even be able to see them from this property though. Here's a video of the interior of the property. So this is the fence line in the northwest corner. Now it's turning to the west. So you can see this is straight west from the property. This is the fence line along the western border. So you're looking from the property to the west. So that's the neighbors to the west. There's no structures there. Here's your entrance or access road. You can see it's a dead end road, leads right to the property. Mountain views to the south. There's the 4x4 trail that leads through the property. This is looking to the southeast. This is looking from the west side of the property to the east side of the property. So it's from the west side that's open to the east side that is full of trees. Now as we keep turning here, we'll see a little more of the property, and again getting back to the corner, the northwest corner of the property. Here's another view. So here's the access road leading into the property. The property is on the right side of the fence here, and the neighbors to the west are on the left side of the fence. Fly over, you can see the neighbor's cabin right there to the northwest. This is all the neighbor's property to the west. So we're going to speed this up and look at it. Look at the next video. Oh, that's all the videos actually. So now we're going to take you into the property listing on our website. Here's a property listing on our website. To get there, you can just go to SavvyLands.com. That's SavvyLands.com. Click on Land for Sale. Then you can scroll down here and look for the Catron County, New Mexico, right here, 16.44 acres. So if you click this, you can go to the property listing on our website. We have a ton of info here. So a bunch of the words that are underlined are going to be hyperlinks that are going to bring you to more information about whatever's underlined. You can see that we currently have this property listed for $22,599 cash. We do provide financing also. That's later on in this listing. If you want to buy this property, you can simply do a $499 deposit. Click here to buy now. You fill all this out. You can securely check out with a credit or debit card. See where the property is on Google Maps. All you have to do is click right here. It's going to drop a pin on the property. So here is Google Maps. There's a pin in the approximate center of the property. If we scroll out a little bit, we can turn on some different layers here and see where it is. So you can see Pie Town down to the south. We take New Mexico 603 up to, this road actually isn't on here, but it's a platted road that leads through this subdivision. Got a bunch of other info on here. So you got the acreage. The subdivision is actually called The Woods right here. There's no property address right now, but it's at the end of Pinion Road, and the closest street is Yucca Lane to that. So both those roads are inside the subdivision. Pinion Road is the main road that leads through the subdivision. Electric lines are about 8.85 miles to the south of this property right now. Property taxes are low, only $123.07 in 2021. There's no back taxes. There's no back fees of any sort. Property owners association fees are only $50, and those are all paid up. The title's free and clear. We have a new title policy on this property as well. General elevation is sitting about 7,600 feet above sea level. We give you all the reference documents that the title company provided. And for example, to see the plat map, all you got to do is click here. And that's going to download the plat map. So you can see on this plat map that if you zoom in, it's going to be at the end of Pinion Road. So it is right here, furthest left property here. So it's lot 76, which we have listed up here. Oh, sorry, lot 78, which we have listed here as well. So right there, lot 78. If you want to see the covenants and restrictions here, there aren't many, but you can click here and download them as well. There's 4 pages you can read through. You give you GPS coordinates to the property. You don't need to make an appointment to go visit this property. Go see it whenever you want. All you gotta do is click on any of these GPS coordinates to get the approximate corners, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, or GPS coordinates to the center of the property. We also give you driving directions from the property, or to the property from the intersection of US 60 and New Mexico 603. So that's down near Pie Town. I'm gonna show you it right here. So there we are in Pie Town. The property is going to be up here, right where my pointer is. So if you want to look at the exit that you would take off of the highway in Pie Town, see it here. So here's the exit you take off US 60 to get to the property here. You can see it's on New Mexico 603. So Google Street View doesn't go all the way to the property, but here's an example of what it kind of looks like. Cross over this cattle guard. You can see there's power lines here, but they don't currently lead all the way to the property. So this is your entrance into the property. And then here are the rest of the directions. So you're going to go approximately 7.1 miles on New Mexico 603 until you exit onto Pinion Road, and then go 4.7 miles until the road dead ends into the southwest corner of the property. Here are a bunch of distances from different cities and destinations around the property. Purchasing this property, as said earlier, we currently have a discounted cash price of $22,599. We do provide seller financing as well. Here are the terms for that. If you would like seller financing, we also have some more information on it here. If you want to buy this property, again, you can click here. Please do not make the deposit unless you are 100% sure you want to purchase this property. If you keep scrolling down, you can see all the other places to find us. Keep scrolling down. This video will go right here. Here's a map to the property, and then here's a ton of photos of the property, and we've labeled everything. So for example, if you click on this one, you can see that this is a southwest to northeast view of the west side of the property, and we've labeled fence along west border, fence along north border, property. If you want to see all the roads coming in, you can come down and look at all the different access roads coming in as well. We have Google Earth views every direction. We've got the plat maps up. We've got the county maps up. We've got driving directions from different places. We've got photos of the covenants and restrictions. We've got just about everything you could need to get a good idea of what this property looks like, where it's at, and what you're going to get. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is Matt with Savvy Lands. Visit us anytime at www.SavvyLands.com. That's SavvyLands.com, right there on the screen. Thanks again.